all is well in the Philippines despite of this pandemic situation. I just want to say thank you guys for watching my first vlog, and I really do appreciate your time, and most especially thank you for those who subscribed, who liked the video, and those who really sent me personal messages telling me how I inspire them and how I gave them the idea even though the information is so basic. Today's vlog, guys, I'll be answering some of the common questions asked during my first vlog. So I have gathered all the questions together, and then I am preparing actually some answers and some clarifications of certain matters as well. Alright, so first question from Miss Divina, she asked me if ano po bang agency. So actually the answer is it is Teach USA. So ang Teach USA is actually an employment facilitation agency which ito ay naka-base po sa New Mexico, and they are offering services to Filipino teachers who really want to be part of the Teacher Cultural Exchange Program here in the United States of America. So basically, yung state nila is New Mexico. However, they're also offering services and opening doors to Filipino teachers in the nearby states. So if you want to know more about the process, and if you want to know more of the updates of their services and fees, kindly click on the link below, because you can find there all their steps and all the process that you have to know before you're going to decide if you're going to push through your application or probably give a try next time. Okay, so next question tayo, guys, from Miss Rachel. After po nung pag-send na resume or CV sa Teach USA, naghintay po ba kayo sa notification coming from the agency kung may kukuhang school sa inyo, o separate din po yung pag-apply niyo dun sa school na kumuha sa inyo? Okay, so to answer this question, Miss Rachel, actually, pag nasa step 1 ka na nagbayad ka na ng licensing at nagpa-evaluate ka na ng credentials. So once ma-process na yung evaluation of credentials mo, dun mo malalaman kung ano yung major mo talaga or pwede mong ituro dito sa America. So actually, to answer your question, pag nag-submit ka na ng resume or your CV, it does not mean po na yung Teach USA or yung agency mismo yung kukuha sa iyo for the interview. Actually po, magbibigay sila ng link sa inyo. Tapos, doon ka po mag-a-apply ng mga positions na qualified ka po. So, right after po na mag-apply ka, certain principal or school district will call you and will set up a Skype interview or whatever the principal or the school district's preference on how to reach you out po. So, if they're really interested to you, they're really going to call you and they're really going to schedule you for the interview. Actually, yung Teach USA agency po ay nagbibigay po sila ng assistance for the upcoming interviews. So, pag may Skype job fair, doon manonotify kayo ng agency mismo na maghanda na or get ready for the interview or possible interview, na kung kayo ang pipiliin ng principal or kayo yung matatawagan, make sure na just one call you will get the job. Alright, next question tayo, guys. This is coming from Miss Josephine. She asked me if mayroon po bang age limit. Actually, may age limit po, but it depends on your visa sponsor. In our case po, our visa sponsor here in New Mexico is the HTP. So yung HTP po, nagbibigay po sila ng age limit for qualified teachers na pwedeng makapag-teach dito po. So in their case po, they're actually setting the limit at the age of 55. So hanggang dun na lang po yung age limit niyo po. However po, if you're turning 55 this year or probably next year, you can contact po the owner of the agency or the link. You can check the link below and contact the owners so that you can ask them po and you can personally get the answer po. But as far as I know, it is 55 age limit po. Okay, next question po tayo from Miss Emma. I'm Gen Ed Walay Chance. Actually, I'm so sorry because I was not able to mention in my first vlog that Gen Ed teachers are also qualified to teach here. Actually, sa batch po namin may mga kasamahan po kaming teachers na Gen Ed, General Education yung major nila, tapos na-hire naman po sila. Actually, yung na-emphasize ko lang sa first vlog ko are the most needed majors here. But Gen Ed are really qualified and they are also needed here to teach in the United States. Alright, another question po tayo from Miss Mary Jane Cruz. Sabi niya, you've mentioned an amount which you will still pay. Is it salary deduction? Actually po, hindi po siya matatawag na salary deduction kasi yung agency po hindi naman connected directly to the payroll department of the school district. So, ang mangyayari po, kung magkano yung balance mo sa services ng agency, yun po ay magiging 12 months installment. Tapos po magbabayad ka sa kanila po through savings account, through your savings account or bank account, like just fund transfer po, or you can pay them with your check po. And there's a clarification question po from Miss Gina. Sabi niya na, I don't think the fees presented in the link were to carried first by the applicant tapos isa salary deduction na lang. Actually, Miss Janelle, you're right. Kasi yung sa first payment na na-mention ko sa phase 1 about credential evaluation and licensing, it will be shouldered by the applicant himself or herself. So, siya yung magbabayad muna para ma-evaluate yung credentials and maka-apply siya for his or her license. However po, yung ibang bayarin po when it comes to visa fees, sa'yo rin po yun. Yung other payments lang po is for the placement fee and services provided by the agency. Yun lang po yung 12 months installment. Aside from your down payment, and the remaining balance will be paid through 12 months installment po. So, yun lang yung bali, hindi siya actually or literal na salary deduction. However, parang ganyan na rin na magbabayad ka sa kanila when you arrive here. But that would be after your first month salary. So, binibigyan ka nila ng leeway na makapag-start dito ng maayos with the right budget, and then right after that, after a month of receiving your first salary, dun ka na magsisimula po na magbayad sa kanila. So that's an installment po. So how to pay them? It could be through fund transfer or through your signing a check and giving it to them. Alright, here is also another question coming from Mr. Dindo. Sabi niya, meron pong guro under Teach USA ang nakasuhan sa US pero hindi natulungan ng Teach USA. Paano pag mga ganitong sitwasyon? Actually po, the school district related issue and J1 visa sponsor ang my jurisdiction po ng mga sitwasyong ganyan. So it is not Teach USA itself. So they will just help facilitate the process and the initial settlement of the case. But then, however, the agency is not accountable po for any teacher's actions po. So once you'll be a teacher in the United States, do not rely on your agency's help when it comes to your actions. Kasi ikaw po mismo as a teacher, ikaw po yung held na liable sa lahat ng actions mo. And so far po, wala pa pong legal cases po na na-file sa mga teachers under Teach USA po. But then again, if may ganitong mga sitwasyon po, you can ask help from the agency. They can assist you. And then, may tinatawag din tayo dito mga Teachers Association na kung saan pwede ka makapagpa-member. Tapos, sila na rin yung tutulong sa'yo kung paano isi-settle yung case mo. However po, pag nag-apply po tayo, dapat po isa-isip natin na talagang deserving tayo at gagawa tayo ng mga responsibilities natin ng maayos dito as a teacher. I also received some questions through personal messages. So one of the questions there was, can I bring my family with me in the United States? The answer is yes. Actually, you can bring your family members with you because you are a J1 visa holder and your family members are entitled for J2 visa. So, pag sila ay J2 visa, that means they can live with you here in the United States for the entire program. However po, marami pong i-consider kung dadalhin mo yung pamilya dito. So, decision making nyo na yan at kayo na yung mag-weigh out ng mga bagay-bagay kung dapat nyo na ba silang dalhin or pwedeng makapaghintay pa ng 1 taon or it depends po. But in my case po, personally, hindi ko pa nadala yung husband at anak ko dito kasi marami pa kaming priorities. Tapos may bayarin din kami sa Pinas. So parang hindi pa siya practical in my case po. But it depends po sa inyong decision po. So if nakapag-decide ka na pwede mong dalhin or dadalhin mo na yung pamilya mo dito sa Amerika, you're going to directly contact your visa sponsor. Sila po yung mag-arrange ng mga documents at sila rin po yung hihingi ng payments para sa visa fees ng family members niyo po at ng bayad ng insurance po nila. So, basically, yung direct contact mo when it comes to filing for J2 dependents is your visa sponsor po. I also received questions too about like the $3,500 kung saan ko raw siya ibabayad. So yung $3,500 po na visa fee, hindi po niyo ibabayad directly sa agency. You will be paid po directly to your visa sponsor. So yung visa sponsor po yung tatanggap ng pera ng $3,500 and that would be intended po for all your documents in filing po for your J1 visa. Another question po is, what is the salary grade of teachers in New Mexico? However po, you can check the salary grade of teachers in Google. So I'm putting the link down below so you can check it. But then again, the salary grade of teachers po differ po in different districts. So it depends po on what district you are in. So, dun po magbabase. Tapos, magbabase din or magdi-differ din yung sahod nyo po when it comes to your level po. So, you could be level 1, level 2 teachers, or level 3. So, if you're level 1 po, at least you have like 4 years experience, teaching experience below. Pag you're 5 years to 10 years po, you're level 2. And then your level 3 po, when you graduate your master's degree or your doctoral degree. So yun na po yung mga tanong na tanggap ko through personal messages and through comments. And however po, if you still have questions and if you still have further clarifications po with regards to your application and with regards po on how to do it, you can still ask me po. Just feel free to comment, just feel free to message me. I'm really willing to answer po. And then you can also check the links down below para po mas maintindihan niyo po yung process. Again, we are talking here with the one agency only, but it's up to you po to further discover some agencies out there na nag-offer po ng mga opportunities po for teachers to teach here in the United States. Thank you po for watching and for liking, for subscribing po. Please watch out for my next video po kasi may kasama akong 2 teachers doon na na-interview ko po sa pinagdadaanan nila at tapos ano yung mga ma-advise nila po sa inyo. So at least po makakuha kayo ng ibang perspectives sa ibang naging aplikante bilang teachers po dito. So please guys, don't forget to click the buttons below so you can like, you can subscribe, and you can share po. Thank you so much po. God bless us all po.